What's up guys, I'm TJ Bricky and these are all 6 of the brand new Ninjago sets that LEGO is going to be dropping this summer. These sets cover a wide range of price ranges and piece counts and I'll be honest, a wide range of quality too. This lineup has simultaneously some of the best and some of the worst Ninjago sets I've ever seen. And we are going to be counting down all 6 of them, leading up to my #1 choice for the best new Ninjago set this year. Before we get started, if you're not already, I would love it if you could drop a follow and a like on this video and comment which of these 6 sets you are looking forward to the most. Big thank you to the LEGO group for sending me all these sets to review, and without further ado, let's jump in at number 6. All right, so let's start off with my number 6, my least favorite of all the ones coming out. If you've seen other reviews of this set, this probably is not a surprise to you, but number 6 belongs to the Ninja Team Combo Vehicle. This set is honestly just a bit of a letdown, and in a few ways. It's got some cool play features, it transforms in some interesting ways, but just not quite worth it to me. This set costs $90 and only has 570 pieces, so unfortunately it is way over our 10-cent per piece average, so I think it's the worst priced of the bunch, and what you get for those $90 I don't think is worth the price. You do get 6 figures, you get 4 of our ninjas plus 2 bad guys, and you get, as the name implies, this combo vehicle. Now, the combo vehicle can split up so that you actually get 4 separate mini vehicles that all come together. So you get Cole and Nia, who have motorbikes that can come off on the side. Then you've got Sora, who gets this little glider airplane thing. And then Lloyd is left with the big main vehicle. Now this seems like a pretty interesting idea, but the design of the vehicle itself is just a little bit lackluster in my opinion, and the connection points where all the vehicles come together are completely exposed and visible when they're taken apart, so it leaves the vehicle looking a little bit unfinished. But all of that aside, I think the biggest points taken away from this set are the fact that these tracks don't actually move on hard surfaces. That's right, we have a combo vehicle that doesn't vehicle, and like I can put pressure on it, I can try to get it to go, and sometimes we'll get a little movement from one, but it doesn't move. So now I will say I tried it out on carpet and the tracks do spin perfectly well on carpet, and like I've tested it out, they're loose enough, I built it correctly. It just doesn't have enough grip to hold onto a hard surface like a table or hardwood floors where a lot of kids might be trying to play with this set. So taking it all together, the high price point, the subpar finished look of the product, and the fact that the main play feature, the vehicle part, doesn't really work, gives this number 6 spot. At number 5, we have the smallest and cheapest of the options, Zane's Ice Motorcycle. Now, I put this at number 5 because I think the small play sets are a little bit underappreciated. It's a $10 set, it's got 84 pieces, so like most small sets, it falls over our 10-cent per piece average, but when you're only spending $10, I don't think it's a big deal. That being said though, I can see kids having a lot of fun with this little set. It does have one cool play feature where when you push down on the bike, these little ice blades come out the side and can chop at your enemies. So for a small, fun little $10 set, this thing is well designed and has a cool play feature that I think kids are really gonna like. In spot number 4, we have the Tournament Battle Arena. Now, the fact that this set is in spot number 4 should tell you a little something about this lineup, because this is still a really good set. It'll cost $50 and has over 650 pieces, so it's still in a good price range. It comes with 6 minifigs, including a few ninjas and a few bad guys. It's got several cool play features, including this little battleground where you can have these moving knobs, move your ninjas back and forth. We've also got this drum that can be knocked free and roll down and crush everything in its path. One of the coolest features about this set though is that it can actually come apart and be attached to the Tournament Temple City set, which we'll get to later. Probably my favorite part of the set though is this little statue here. It's holding up a dragon, which is one of my favorite pieces that we'll talk about later, and this little scroll. It's a simple little build, but it shows just how really simple pieces can make really awesome looking things, which I really appreciate. So that is number 4 for this release. We are halfway done and on to our top 3 of the new Ninjago sets. At number 3 on the list, we have got the Source Dragon of Motion. Now, I will not lie, this is a very cool set and probably the biggest Lego dragon I have ever built. Seriously, this thing makes the D&D dragon look tiny. And it has got some very cool and epic looking parts of the build. The reason it's at number 3 and not higher for me is partly because of the price. It's $150 for 1,700 pieces, so just slightly under our 10-cent per piece average, but not by much. It does some really cool things with its engineering, its build. I also think this saddle carriage thing that they've got riding on the dragon is a very cool design. This thing gets points for me for a lot of really nice attention to detail. We got all these chains. So many parts of the dragon are really just impressively designed and thought through really well. We get a lot of movement in various parts of the dragon, like in the wings. We can move forward, backward, lift them up or down. Unfortunately, the wings don't close in on themselves like other Ninjago dragons do, but that's okay. Of course, the dragon's head can move around, open and shut its mouth. We get some movement back in the tail, and we can move around the legs as well to get it in a few different poses. I mean, it's a dragon on all fours, and the weight of of this thing means that you're not going to be able to stand it on 2 feet, but it still gets points for how well it articulates in a lot of different places. Funnily enough, I think one of my favorite parts of this set is such a small little thing, but these little baby fire dragons. It's such a cute little piece that it's just a little molded baby dragon, but I don't know why, I just love it. I think they're super cute, and you get 6 of them, so there you go. This set comes with 6 minifigs, we get 3 villains and 3 ninjas, so you can have a fun time battling it out over the Source Dragon of Motion. Coming in at number 2 is the Tournament City Temple. This set is beautifully designed. It's got 3,400 pieces and will retail for $250 US. It comes with 13 minifigs, all the classic characters, plus some new and exclusive ones. For me, the thing I love about this set that sets it apart at number 2 is the architecture that we have on this set. I absolutely love the way that LEGO has been able to execute some of this traditional architecture with the curves and the slopes and the different angles that are not easy to do with LEGO bricks. There's also some cool little play features in this set, including a collapsing stalactite, some stuff over on the docks, and a working water wheel that will move the hammer in the blacksmith shop. I also really love this dragon piece that they designed here. It's got a really nice aesthetic. It's got like some fall leaf colors with some branches on it. Very cool design for a dragon. If you're a LEGO Ninjago collector who has like a lot of the city sets, this is a really nice one to add to your collection. It would look great on that display. If I did have any downsides to this set, it might be that the underground area is a little bit empty. LEGO usually fills those up with more details, and there are a few, but just not quite as many as you usually expect from LEGO. Overall, this is a really beautiful set. It's priced really well under our 10 cent per piece price average, and I think it'll make a really nice addition to any LEGO Ninjago lovers collection. And at our number 1 final spot, the best set of this lineup, in my opinion, Cole's Titan Dragon Mech. Now listen guys, I was surprised that this was my number 1 pick. I did not think it would be. I'm not usually a mech guy, but this thing is really cool and really well designed. From like top to bottom, A+s all around to the designers of this set. Not only does it just look super cool, I mean like obviously, the color scheme, the gold with the black and white with orange highlights, like visually beautiful. Such a cool look. But also this thing is immensely posable. Honestly, I don't think I could come up with a position that you couldn't pose this thing in. It articulates at every possible place, giving you a hugely wide range of motion. And not only does it articulate, but it does it in style with some really cool details. I know this is gonna sound stupid, but hear me out. It has kneecaps, okay? And listen, it's cooler than it sounds. When you bend the knees on this guy, there are kneecaps that slide through a track system to cover up those hinge points. So those knees bend and articulate in like a real way that a real human kneecap would. You also get a really cool articulation point at the ankles with these piston pieces here. As you move the ankle around, those pistons will come in and out, which not only looks just visually awesome, but also gives really good stability points. So that you can have these feet angled in a lot of different directions and it will still hold this guy up. Honestly, as I was playing around with this set, I got him in a yoga pose. I got him like doing this like crouching tiger hidden dragon thing. You can do a lot of cool stuff with this mech. The playability of this set is just through the roof. And it is designed honestly in a way that is like legit mechanical engineering style. This set is priced at $100 and has 1,050 pieces. So again, it does just barely meet that 10 cent per piece average. But when I think about like this set costing $100 versus the combo vehicle costing $90, like it's not even a comparison. This set is so much better in every way. So it gets docked a few points because the price per piece count isn't quite as good as the sets like Tournament Temple City or the Source Dragon of Motion. But the cool factor on this set and the engineering, the mechanics in this set just take it over the edge. I cannot say enough cool things about this set. And it doesn't hurt that like giant robots are just awesome. And this is probably the closest that we'll get to a Gundam set. So it's really cool. 10 out of 10 points, A++. So there you go, there is my list. What do you think about it? Do you agree? Do you think I got some of the order wrong? Let me know. Now, if you want to get all 6 of these sets, it is going to cost $650 altogether, which is a lot. People's budgets are definitely going to be pushed with all of the stuff coming out this year. So I hope this video helped you out making those decisions of where you're going to prioritize your LEGO budget. Now, as far as release dates for all these sets go, things get a little bit more complicated. The Tournament City Temple here is the only set that will release on the same day everywhere, and that is June 1st. No matter where you live, Tournament City Temple will be available on June 1st. The rest of them though, the other 5 that we've reviewed today, are all getting a staggered release. They're all getting a global release on June 1st, unless you live in North America. For North America, we will have to wait until August 1st to get these 5 other sets.